In this modern age where we can order anything from a TV to a toaster with a click of a mouse, it's easy to forget the days of piling into the car and heading to a department store. Here in Fort Worth, you can relive those memories at the Leonard's Museum, a tribute to the heyday of American shopping. What were your first memories of Leonard's department store?
I think the same as every child in Fort Worth, and that would have been Toyland at Christmas time, because it was magical. And it was considered, along with Macy's, next best Toyland in the country. And I remember the windows. Leonard's always had so much going on in the various windows. You could drive around, and everybody did that just about, especially at Christmas time. It was a destination, and it was for more than just shopping, because there was always so much going on at Leonard's.
In 1918, brothers Marvin and Obie Leonard decided to open a small grocery store that eventually grew the length of 7 city blocks in downtown Fort Worth, Texas, until it sold in 1967. More than a century after it opened, Marvin's daughter Marty has kept the store's legacy alive through a museum that she started when she came up with a clever way of getting back her memorabilia.
So I had a party, and I said, "You can only come if you'll bring a Leonard's item." And so, sure enough.
A lot of people showed up.
Oh, a lot of people showed up. Of course, I've been collecting and still get things now, all this many years later. It's just amazing.
Everything seems to have Leonard's name on it.
It does.
The ruler, the salt, the baking soda.
And I think that's part of the reason I've got such a big collection.
Well, forget 5 and dimes. Leonard's even had their very own currency. From Leonard's script to Leonard's detergent, brothers Marvin and Obie sure knew how to brand. But it was an idea of sheer ingenuity that dug deeper than any sales pitch.
Tell me about the subway.
It was the world's only privately owned subway. They were busing people from the parking lot to the store in buses, actually. And they got the idea, well, you know, why don't we just build our own subway there? Tunnel under the ground about a mile or a little bit further, and found some cars up in D.C., and they remade them so that they were, you know, Leonard's cars, and called it M&O.
What started as a small collection of items turned into a collection of Cowtown history. Marty hopes that those who visit her museum can take a step back in time and appreciate what her family worked so hard to build all those years ago. Do you get a lot of people who grew up in Fort Worth, they come in here just to reminisce?
Yes, definitely. In fact, my favorite story about that is that there was a lady in here one day, and she'd been looking around. She said, "You know," said, "you've got a lot of things in here, but you're missing one thing." And Lauren said, "Well, what's that?" She said, "A box of Kleenex." So it was an emotional experience for people. I mean, people loved Leonard's. It wasn't just a matter of shopping there.